So we're in a museum giving the history of, well, showing how difficult.
They've been embattled.
Yes.
From all sides.
Yeah. Yeah.
For all time.
And it's humbling to see the struggle that Malaysia has had for all this length of time, from every direction, from the British, from the Japanese, from all sides, from the Portuguese. It's quite horrifying to see the struggles that Malaysia have had to deal with for such a long time, and to come out of it, you know, within living memory, to come out of it and gain independence is really quite extraordinary, given the just horrific pressure that they were under. It's humbling.
But these people fought hard.
Oh yes.
To maintain their independence.
Yes.
And they eventually got their independence.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah. And the state is now clear to see.
Yes.
How independent it is, and how they've benefited from that independence and created an amazing country with amazing communities.
Yeah.
Alhamdulillah.
It demonstrates
they could not have done that under the rule of the Dutch, the British,
Absolutely.
the Japanese, etc.
Yes.
etc. They couldn't.
And it demonstrates an absolute love and passion for their own country, which is intoxicating. We've fallen in love with Malaysia. It is intoxicating. It's an incredible feeling when you just see the love that these people have for their country, and alhamdulillah that they have fought and fought and fought and now have their independence is truly remarkable.
It's not just physical battles where they've literally gone in and shot and had to kill people that were invading them. They had to do that, but they've faced other challenges as well, such as economic challenges.
Yes.
So they've been taken over economically a number of times as well by different nations, and they've found ways around that by buying shares back with shell companies and just repurchasing the things that have been taken from them. You know, an amazing resolve to keep things their own, which is, you know, it's fair to see. It's fair to say and fair play. All's fair in
love and war. Yes,
You know,
absolutely. But no,
well,
tremendous.
I fear actually that Malaysia will actually always come under pressure from other nations, and particularly now, given that most of the businesses in Malaysia are foreign owned.
Yes.
You know, they are.
You can see that. Yeah.
And you can see it a mile off, and the effect that that's having in creating divisions between wealth and poverty.
Yeah.
You know, you can see that a mile off as well. So I don't think the struggles are over.
No.
I think they're just into a new phase of struggle.
Yeah.
And I think it's going to be a very difficult challenge for them.
But they must continue.
But they must step up and face the challenges that they've got and maintain this independent state.
Yeah. When you have something as amazing and beautiful as Malaysia, you need to fight to keep it.
And but what also should be the case is that the Muslim brother and sisterhood all over the world should protect places like Malaysia for being a pure state that practices Islam in the way that it should be practiced. And that is worth defending, and it's worth defending by the Malaysian people and other nations as well,
everyone else too,
who are Muslim, in order to protect that nation.
So true.
Don't let it disappear to foreign aggressors. Don't let it happen.
Comprises of different nationalities. We have Kuala from Singapore, Paulina from Yemen, two gentlemen from UK, and Ahmad Adam from Nigeria.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
This museum was explain about history and the culture of Negeri Sembilan. I think maybe your first time came here,
Yes.
This first time,
Even for me.
Oh yeah. Where are you from?
Kuala Lumpur.
So I want to introduce my staff here. This is our photographer, Mr. Muhammad, and our museum assistant from Norita. So you now are in history of Negeri Sembilan and the culture. So I want to bring you to see all this bit. Okay? Okay. You can ask lah. If you have a question, you can ask. Okay.
So just for you to know, today is actually a closed day for them. But they opened the museum just for all of you. Yeah, and he came here just for you. It's his off day. All of them are off.
Especially for you.
Yeah.
Okay. 1982, we got 5 museum, our branch. We got Museum Seremban is here. We got at Rembau. We got at the Istana Sri Menanti, the Old Palace, the famous Old Palace in this state. And we got Kompleks Sejarah Palang Kempas in Port Dickson. And we got Tratal Zakbar, one of the famous writer, literature writer, Malay, was born in Negeri Sembilan. Okay. Based in Pangkalan Kempas, about with Arab and Malay exhibition dated in 1467. Was during creation of Sultan Mansur Shah. Sultan Mansur Shah is the king of Malacca. About the Indonesian opening original tours of about the Minangkabau came to the Negeri Sembilan from the Indonesia, and this is the about this artifact was exhibition in this museum. And we got also the gun and the pistol there, and the helmet. Okay, this is we call what a Johor Sultanate era. But how about the history? Its connection with our state, and we got area of the our map how they show the Negeri Sembilan history about the route against the enemy. They use this. Besides, not a gun, but they use also the dress. Okay. And this is Chris. The famous Malay weapon is called a Chris. This is treaty about the king of Negeri Sembilan with the ruler. This is one of the king in Negeri Sembilan. Now it's Tuanku Mukris. This is the related grandfather, Tuanku Muhammad Shah. And this is the cloth of the Yang Tuan Besar. This is the first Agung dress. Tuanku Abdul Rahman, the first king, ruler in Malaysia. This is Tuanku ruler. This about this is the historical part of about the history British against the ruler in Kuala Pilah. We call it Perang Bukit Putus. And this is a colonial building. We got the pejabat daerah, the bomber station, police station, Port Dickson, KGB school, palace, and we got also the Seremban a few years ago, and we got a state secretary building. This is a part of the history building. Japan. Japanese was a Sergeant Hassan.
This is Japanese.
Was fighting the communist era. It was of Negeri Sembilan.
Laut dia.
Betul.
Ni bas ni besar.
Kita buat kereta lah.
Besar semana. These are brothers. This is the older brother, younger brother.
His uncle. This is father. His father is Noe.
Oh.
And his grandfather is the first Agung, the first Agung yang pertama ni. Ini dia datuk dia.
Yes.
This is a historical site. We got a museum, army, lighthouse, Telukut, Tratal Zakbar. We got a World War II, Museum Rembau, Museum Adat, Megalith, and the Conference Center. Ni kan rumah kita di depan ni.
You take a flight towards Indonesia. From here to that part is only 15 minutes. I mean, it's very near to Indonesia. That's why I think the people from the Minangkabau came here.
Just like a border.
It's like a border.
saying about they built it without a nail.
It's incredible.
Okay, go up. Next station.
The houses down here, we're going to see them very shortly, but this is a beautiful view of them. They're built entirely using joints that have no nails whatsoever. It's all joints. So they actually dismantled it and took it to show in London. So dismantled it here and then reassembled it in London, and then took it back again and bring it back here. And they're saying, you know, disassembling it is relatively straightforward, but remembering how to then re-establish it, quite different. So just amazing. No nails. It's all about the way they create the joints. Yeah. I mean, we keep using this word. It's amazing. It's incredible. But it's something else.